So the first viewpoint is time. So Lars, how does time relate in some of your auditions?
I think one of the biggest things that where time will apply is just the urgency or that ticking clock factor. If it's something where like you got to hit a deadline or there's some urgency, you got to get some information, you got to get to a place, you're about to miss your plane, all of those need to affect your performance. The other aspect of it is time, meaning like period piece. Is this modern day times? Is this back in the 60s and everybody's a hippie? Is it back in Murdoch mystery times? So you're maybe a little fancier and old school, or that can also inform your jewelry. Like you're not going to wear an Apple Watch if you're in a period piece. So yeah, I think that's it can also apply to time in the script too. Where are you? Is this the opening scene of the script? Is this the middle? Is this the very end? So that you can be thinking as a character of your arc and your progression. Those are three examples to how I would often apply it. What else? Any others for you?
Is this the first time that you're ever doing something?
Ooh, right.
Or
Yeah, yeah,
have you done this before?
right,
Could this be the last time this happens to you?
right.
Those are all things that I go through as well. So those are four examples of how time can be applied to your auditions and how it can enhance what you're doing on screen,
Right.
and on stage as well.
And all of this, I mean, the guideposts and viewpoints, vocal variation, all of it. The end result is it makes your auditions very specific, which
Mhm.
means they're not duplicable by anyone else, and they're not going to be general and generic and kind of like, okay, yeah, that's kind of like the other 100 that we've seen, because you're saying the words and you're doing everything exactly the same,
Mhm.
versus being a real, Tom likes to use the term text detective, where you go through all this stuff and then the smart actor who's like, oh, wait a second, how can I apply time to this, and you use some of the things that we said and no one else found that. It just makes you a more intelligent actor. People, I think the casting directors, the director, the production team are going to notice that, and there's just going to be end up more colors and more specificity in your audition,
Mhm.
and you're going to book it, or you're at least going to book a callback
Mhm.
because you went deeper. It's about, I think it's all of this is digging deeper and uncovering more things, finding more layers, finding more colors, playing more notes.